Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing Sakura Fantasy Chapter 1. This is part of my Steam cleaning series. I got to every my Steam library eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review, not just leave it a playtime. This is a Sakura game. I've played about a half dozen of these. These tend to be a bit anime adulter kind of thing, so just a heads up. I'm guessing this one is fantasy themed. I mean, that's not a bold assumption there to make. Let's dive in. Start. Does they got voice? Not English. Alright. Are you gonna wake up now? I wake up to something shaking me like a rag doll. Wake up! Sayura is coming. Alright. Can I change the voice? Voice system. We're gonna turn the voice down. Karen is coming. As I come to, I find it's Gwen shaking me senseless. You slept in that? Get your armor on, she'll be here any minute. Panicking, I quickly began to strap on my plates. Okay, so maybe that wasn't. The other novices are panicking too. The clanking of armor being hastily thrown echoes throughout the barracks bedroom. Put my arm faster without underwear, risk it and get fully dressed. Better take my time and get my armor on properly. Thankfully I managed to get my armor on just before I hear heavy footsteps coming down the hall. Gwen makes sure she returns to her bunk looking as disciplined as she can. I also try my best to look battle ready. I'm just in time to see Kara, our instructor, marching through the door. As always, she looks powerful and domineering. Every novice in the room completely freezes. With predatory eyes, Kara begins to inspect us. Merely feeling them pass over you is enough to send a shiver down your spine. She doesn't really scare me as much as she does with the other novices, though. Good to see that we're all ready, for the most part anyway. As I was walking up here, I heard a lot of clanking happening, almost as if someone was rushing to put on their armor. One novice lets out a small wince at the words. There's no hiding anything from her. She knows when you haven't woken up in time. I wonder what our resident farseer has been doing today. Why does everyone presume the worst of me because of my gift? I have not used my gift at all today, instructor, I swear. But I haven't used my gift today. I would hope so. Gifts aren't meant to be used for trivial matters, Raylene. So they always tell me. Why would I have a gift if I wasn't meant to use it as I pleased, though? You're all up at least, so begin our mornings as we always do. Collect your weapons and proceed to the courtyard immediately. Better not catch you daydreaming today, Raylene. She always singles me out every morning. Why does she get so upset if I do a bit of farsing every now and then? By the way, you've got your shin guards on the wrong way around. I better not see that next morning, too. As I look down slowly, I choose to ride my shin guard. Embarrassed, I take them off and begin to rearrange them into their proper place. When Kira is finally out of the room, Gwen approaches me. Did not sleep in late. Whenever I break a rule, Gwen is the first one to scold me. She's so ridiculously well disciplined, it's annoying. You look like you were farseeing. It's the same strange look. I can't farsee in my sleep, though. It requires too much concentration. That's what you were doing, however. Either way, it doesn't matter. Be grateful you woke up in time. The instructor does not tolerate excuses. You both know what she thinks of your gift, too. How does everybody call attention to my gift? Everyone has a gift, so what's the problem? It's different, Raylan. Even here, we like privacy. What about you, then? Do you ever worry that I could be watching you at any given moment? You can't help but let out a laugh at that. You're my friend, and I trust you not to. Of course, friends respect each other. Of course, Gwen. Friends respect each other. Exactly. Kira doesn't like to be watched, or the idea of being watched. What makes you say that? You've been here long enough to see her paranoia. It's true, she seems always looking over her shoulder. I guess it's just normal behavior for her, though. We'll not talk of your farseeing in your... We'll not talk of you farseeing in your sleep. She is paranoid enough already. I appreciate it, Gwen. Friends look after each other, Raylan. Excuse me now. I will not be training? Excuse me now. I will not be training. More paperwork to do. Ah, I got you. I don't know why they couldn't just put in one line. Like, why these little tiny ones? I will see you later, Raylan. Until next time, Gwen. Each garrison needs a bookkeeper, someone to keep track of records, supplies, and other essential needs for maintaining proper function. That's where Gwen comes in. She comes from a more scholarly background compared to the other novices. She's been training in other duties, too. She also happens to be Karen's favorite, so she's willing to deal with the paper. Kara hates paper. Anyway, I break it to training before Kara decides I'm on cleaning duty. Whoop. Dot 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 dot. Actually, is the circle like... Where are we? Okay, we're like in a castle grounds. Another bright and scorching day. I can tell just by that we're gonna be working hard. Kira especially likes working us to the bone during summer. I can understand the logic behind it, but I can't say enjoy days like these. Kira couldn't look happier about it though. Look alive, novices! It's a beautiful day for training! Something like working up a sweat underneath the blazing sun. No one dares complain at the idea. Not even one groan complaints? Your discipline is getting much better, my novices. Now then, you better get to work. If I'm not seeing sweat by the exercise, you're going to be training until dusk. There's no doubt she'll see it. We're training in full armor today. Full armor. That's not really full armor. We'll be practically cooked alive. But there's no escaping it. We'll just grit our teeth and bear it. Kira doesn't believe in mercy when it comes to training. As she wanders off, I try focusing on my training. I shouldn't lose my focus. I stop my mind from slipping away from me and trying to focus on my training. Though I know it'll wander off eventually, at least I'll get some training in. I'll become stronger if I at least concentrate a little bit. At least I can see the Emperor's palace from here. Back in my homelands, the most impressive building was the communal hall. You could fit 1,000 communal halls inside that castle, maybe tens of thousands. Ardina, our proud empress, rules from that castle too. Ardina, the name which so many people sing praise of in the capital. I've tried to do some far-seeing inside that place, but I've never been able to form a clear vision of what's inside there. Something about the castle stops me from being able to far-see. Maybe the councilmen don't like others prying into their affairs. Better get back to training before Kira calls me out on daydreaming. Fortunately, her attention is focused elsewhere. You there, novice, who might actually have a decent amount of armor on. Yes, instructor. Show me your striking! The novice gives her best shot on the training dummy, creating an audible thud. Not bad, you'll need to work on it. Yes, instructor. Leaving behind the novice, Kira begins to look out for more people to chastise. Fortunately, I go back to striking my target before she looks at me. I get tired of striking these wooden dolls every day. Wish we had a more dynamic opponent fight, rather than one that sits there and just takes your hits. But again, we're novices. We don't get to see actual combat for years. As I strike the dummy on the shoulder, a thunderous yell is directed at me. Raylan! You call that striking? Put more strength into it. Those things out there will be merciless. You must not hesitate to fight with every last bit of your strength. What things? We'll find out. I wish that they would show me these creatures instead of merely lecturing me how dangerous they are. You are a farseer, just go look. Every single time, it is the same rant as before. But I have to just do my best to bear with it. For the sake of my old homelands and my mother, wherever she may be right now. Switching hands, I take my wooden mace and slam it to the dummy's head. Much to my delight, I hear the sound of cracking wood as the blow sinks into its head. How about that, instructor? Now that is much more like it, Raylan. When you eventually get to the walls, I want to see you crack some skulls just like that. Come on, now. You can't tell me you only have one good strike in you. Show me another strike. I let loose another attack, this time aiming for the dummy's shoulder. To my disappointment, it does nothing to the dummy. That wasn't what I was hoping for. Oh well, that's why you're training. Well, she seems fine there. You're going to need more than one good hit in a fight. So keep practicing your striking. We'll make a fine warrior out of you yet. We can curb your far-seeing habit, even better. My instructor knows fully that I tend to get up to in my spare time. Having the gift of far-seeing makes everyone suspicious of you. It's not fair. It's not my fault that I enjoy seeing people in intimate moments. No, that is actually your fault. That is voyeuristic. That is you are a bad person. Stop accusing me of things I may or may not have done. They're admitting that you have been peeking at somewhere you weren't meant to again. Looks like she caught me out there. I really need to shut my mouth. Sounds like you wanted to push the boulder today. She always threatens us with the boulder, but I've yet to see anyone actually do it. For what I've heard, the boulder is the worst punishment you can get. The novice who is punished this way had to push a boulder up and down a hill for an entire day. It's so infamous among the knights, the capital, that pushing the boulder has become praised for severe punishment. But I'm not worried at all. She always threatens it, but never seems to actually happen. Stop standing there with a looking face. Do you really think I won't do it? I don't think she would, but it's a good idea to get back to training anyway. I return to striking the wood dummy, which causes Kira to smile and improve. That's more like it. To more strength. The harder you hit it now, the stronger it'll become later. He turns back to me to speak to other novices. Each and every one of you is important, so you must do your best to train. Become strong. Some of you have lost your homes before you came. You know what it's like to be helpless before an enemy. Some of you understand why you must be strong to protect those you love, to protect the land you love, and most importantly, to protect the empire you love. Beep. The sun reaches its zenith by the time we finished our striking training. I'm practically dying for a drink right now, anything to wet my parched throat. Despite our suffering, Kira seems to be aglow with pride. Good work today, novices. I don't think I saw a single one of you who wasn't sweating. Since you've done well, I'll allow you to take the rest of the day off. Just remember not to do anything stupid. I think everybody's too afraid of Kira to risk her wrath. No other garrison in the city has more domineering instructor than her. As such, this one in particular is known for being one of the most shining examples of discipline. Before I leave, Kira flashes a terrifying look at me. It's obvious that she's telling me she doesn't want me to do any far-seeing. I don't even know what else there's to do in my spare time. Read a book? Go enjoy nature? Talk to friends? Play cards? Rarely get any time off to go outside the barracks. This is my life now, day after day, training in the same courtyard, waiting for the eventuality to become a knight. I never get any time to myself. It didn't used to be this way, but things changed as they always do. The world's become a very dark place in the last century. How old are you? As bleak looks now, none of us are willing to give up, especially not now. As I leave, the novice form passes. Novice form before. That novice from before. Oh, I'm having. Oh, we're reading today. Passes quickly by me. Hey, hello! Hey, you did well today. Thank you. Just please don't spy on me when you're farseeing. Now she's accused me of spying on her too? You know that I actually don't do that, right? Of course you'd say that. Don't you think it's a bit unfair to make presumptions like that? Not really. Doesn't seem interested in conversation. I don't even bother saying anything more as she walks off. I just have to work out what I'm going to do with my free time now. Dot 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 dot. Beep. After the training session, it occurs to me that I should apologize to Kira. Gwen is right about her being paranoid. The best thing to do for her to put her at ease. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop, though. There's just too many secrets I must know about. I knock on her door loudly. Kira, are you here? I need to speak with you. Wait for an answer. Decide to wait for her to answer the door. No response. Maybe she's not in there. I'll just open to see if... Okay. As I walk in, Kara stares at me indignantly. She clings to her chest, last intention to retain her modesty. She removes part of her armor, leaving her largely exposed. Her hands barely cover it, though. Her chest practically spills around them. I almost lose my composure as I feel my cheeks burning. Her face is bright red, too. She's embarrassed, but doing her best to conceal it. I rack my mind trying to think something to say. Sorry, I didn't know you were getting dressed. She shakes her head at me. The motion causes her chest to quake slightly. First of all, Aylin, only a Polish soldier comes to the accuse for other shortcomings. Second of all, don't barge in somewhere just because they don't answer the door. She's handling this a lot better than I thought she would. He crushes his arm in front of her, unintentionally squeezing her chest. You don't have any manners at all. You think you would have learned some by now. But isn't apologizing having good manners? He glares at me, obviously not amused. That's not the part of having good manners. The other parts you should be thinking about. She can't help but sigh. What am I going to do with you? I'm so sorry, really. Please don't punish me. I don't like how the idea of having to push the boulder today. I'm tired enough already. I'm afraid I can't do that. Mark my words, novice, you're going to be disciplined for this. You're going to have to learn to respect the privacy of others. She walks towards me awkwardly, trying her best not to let her hand slip. She stops when she's standing right in front of me. When I'm up this close to her, I can't help but notice abundance of certain things. I look away from it, but it's right in my face. Are you looking at something, Raylan? Oh no, she noticed that. Nothing at all, instructor. She shakes her head again. Shifting her arm, she managed to conceal her chest one arm. She used the other to push me out of the office. I'm afraid that she'll have to come back later. We can talk about your punishment another time. For now, just get out. These games are all the same. Oh yeah. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Ooh, different white. My afternoon passed me in a blur. When every day is the same as the last one, it becomes hard to keep track of time. The days just seem to spill into each other. You never knows when one ends and another begins. It'll be because the cyclists on the moon that I keep my bearings. Maybe it's time to do some farseeing. I'm thinking about... Ugh. I promised my friend. I can't say don't, but... I'll probably be proven right by doing this, but I really wonder what she's so paranoid me. Just what is she up to in her private quarters? As focuses on my mind drift, the image quickly forms in my head. I see a perplexed looking Kira still in full armor. Full armor. She's in the training grounds of all places. She appears to be mumbling about something to herself. Though it sounds like she's echoing and her words slightly slurred, I manage to make out what she's saying. I wonder if acting hard is really the best way to train them. The monsters they face are merciless, yes. But that doesn't mean that they should give up on their own mercy too. Would they become like those monsters? She seems lost to do over her ideals. After what happened before, I don't know. She seems looking at something, I can't really tell what. Am I really doing the right thing? Should they be hardened so they can handle the worst when it comes? Or should they be allowed themselves to feel? I don't know if I should be talking to myself like this either. You never know who could be listening in. Maybe that accursed Raylan with her farseeing. She's probably looking at me right now and laughing. Keep watching. Much as I shouldn't watch, I'm curious what she's thinking about. Maybe just a little bit longer. I think I'm doing the right thing. It's better that they see a little sweat now instead of dying later. Better go back now. I wonder if Raylan's farseeing this evening. Uh-oh, look, she's coming back to check on our sleeping quarters. Coming down the hallway right now, I bet. Quickly climb to bed and pretend to be asleep. Just in time, Kira strides to the barracks door. She looks around for a moment. I can hear her walking by my bed. Looks like she isn't. Oh well. Kira disappears to the door again. Slowly and carefully, I step back out of my bed. For her harsh exterior, Kira seems to be someone quite lonely. I feel kind of wrong for spying on her. You should. It's exactly as Gwen described it to me. She's always having a private moment. It's not right for me to intrude on it. Yes. No! No! Don't see what Gwen is doing right now. Gwen doesn't sleep with the rest of the barracks most days. She's often up late running errands around town. Private job means that she has a lot more freedom than the rest of us do. So I wonder what she could be doing right now. Focusing on I picture my body as a puppet on strings. All I need to do is release the strings and I can wander off with the spirit. Gwen, where's Gwen? Eventually an image forms in front of my eye. Why is there so much steam? Oh, that's why. As my vision clears up a minute, I have to stop to fully take in the scene in front of me. Yep. Yeah, that's this kind of game. Yeah. Do I recommend this? I don't know. It's the same kind of game as always. Half naked or full naked ladies. The plots are all pretty straightforward. I'm gonna say for this one, no. The character that you're portraying, Raisins, clearly is a voyeuristic jerk and should probably not break her promises to her friends. There you go. Sakura Fantasy Chapter 1. Cheers.